Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Exactly 10 years ago today, on March 22nd, 2012, Nintendo had officially declared that a Nintendo 3DS game had revived a small franchise, and it's called Kid Icarus. And the game that revived the franchise called Kid Icarus Uprising. Kid Icarus Uprising is the first, and to date, the only Kid Icarus game to be a third-person shooter, and also the first worldwide release since Kid Icarus for the NES back in 1986 through 1987. After Kid Icarus of Myths and Monsters was released in 1991, there had been 3 games that were officially cancelled in the 20-year hiatus. The first Kid Icarus game to be cancelled is called Super Kid Icarus for the SNES, Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Super Kid Icarus was a SNES video game that was announced from 1994 to 1996, and it was supposed to be released in the early 1995, but for some reason they never released it. Also, there was information back in 1996 stating that Nintendo's big SNES game will be a long-awaited Super Kid Icarus 32 Meg. But then, all of a sudden, it was ultimately cancelled. Second was Kid Icarus for the Nintendo 64. A Kid Icarus game for the Nintendo 64 was rumored to be in development, but get this, it was never released. Those 2 games were cancelled, and we haven't heard of the Kid Icarus franchise again. Until on May of 2006, during E3, Pit was confirmed for Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and not only that, but he also had a brand new design. Also, a year later, another cancelled game occurred, which is a Kid Icarus game for the Nintendo Wii. In 2007, they announced a Kid Icarus game for the Nintendo Wii, and they had been developing the game between 2007 to 2008. But unfortunately, in 2009, the game was confirmed cancelled, and this was the 3rd time a Kid Icarus game was cancelled. After it was cancelled, Masahiro Sakurai was in charge of the next Kid Icarus game, leaving Kid Icarus for the Nintendo Wii aside. So, in 2009, the new Kid Icarus game was in development, until at E3 2010. The day had finally came. They had finally revived the franchise by revealing the new Kid Icarus game for a new game that Nintendo has called the Nintendo 3DS. Kid Icarus Uprising had been revealed for the first time ever after 20 years. Now, 2 years later, Kid Icarus Uprising has been released after 20 years since 1991. Now, everything was doing fine for Kid Icarus Uprising. Now, some random thing happened on May of 2012 or something. Masahiro Sakurai had confirmed no sequel to Kid Icarus Uprising. Now, he was still working on Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo 3DS and Wii U when he was still developing the new Kid Icarus game. Now, 9 years later, on March of 2021, Masahiro Sakurai had confirmed that a remake or sequel to Kid Icarus Uprising would be difficult. Which means that there probably won't be another Kid Icarus game anytime soon. And because all this happened over the years, I had planned to create a Kid Icarus movie back in March of 2021. And I was too busy working on that movie. I also did not release the trailer until October of 2021. And I released the movie on December 2021 for the 35th anniversary of Kid Icarus Icarus' debut back in 1986 in Japan. Now, there's one more thing before the video ends. Since today is the 10th anniversary of Kid Icarus Uprising to be released, I am planning a sequel to the Kid Icarus movie I created. But, unfortunately, I don't have the release date for the sequel yet. Alright everyone, that's gonna do it for this video. Happy 10th anniversary, Kid Icarus Uprising. Also, Nintendo, please, we need a sequel or a remake for Kid Icarus. Please. Anyways, that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching this video. This is JDS the YouTuber signing off, and happy 10th anniversary Kid Icarus Uprising. Thank you.